Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome to Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? An old computer game that I got to play when I was younger, and yet, despite that, I have never actually managed to capture Carmen Sandiego. And I really, really want to. I don't know if I can manage to pull it off. But by God, I am going to give it my best shot. I know more about languages, geography, culture, history than I ever did when I was young. So, I think I will be able to do much, much better. Or at least, that is my hope. Carmen Sandiego, I'm coming for you. So this is basically a point-and-click game. Please activate your patented Crime Stopper gadgetry by turning on your video phone and signing in. Okay? We turn on my phone. And I am, as always, Quill. Send. Okay. This is a very interesting game.
Here are the details of your new case.
Okay.
Contact employee travel. This is the chief signing out.
All right. So our deadline is by 5 p.m. Tuesday. So we've got 6 days to do this. I am a Gumshoe. We're going to Singapore first, and the loot is a statue of Sir Stamford Raffles. All right. Fair enough.
Contact employee travel.
Okay, contact employee travel, which is here. I do think this game has a very interesting interface. Okay, we're heading to Singapore. The time is progressing, and we are arriving at 3 p.m. on Wednesday. So, the Republic of Singapore has a population of more than 2.5 million and is the site of one of the world's largest ports. This is very much an educational style game. These were always so big when I was younger. Some of them are genuinely fantastic games. So the first thing we want to do is question the artist. She boasted about an upcoming trek to the top of Cerro Aconcagua. I have no idea what that might be. Cerro Aconcagua. Okay. Double R is indicative of Latin language. The vowels and the consonants used are all indicative of a Latin language. All right, let's check out the studio. Okay, evidence report. So this is a locket. Inside is a miniature signed photograph of Eva Perón. Okay, Eva Perón, so that suggests Argentina. So I'm going to assume that we need to head to Argentina. So let's call CrimeNet. The suspect has taken off to the largest Spanish-speaking country in the world. Right. So I assume we want to head to Argentina. Buenos Aires. Yes. As long as you can get some basic knowledge, you can generally. Oh, no. You can generally get a good sense of where you need to go. The world's southernmost town, Ushuaia, Argentina, is located on an island named Tierra del Fuego, which means land of fire. All right, let's check the gardener. Hello. She took off for a majestic surfing safari off the coast of Queensland. Queensland is in Australia. You can check out the park. Confirming your berth on the train from Perth. Yeah, all right. So we definitely want to travel to Australia. So this is the basic way you play the game, is you have to figure out which place you want to go to. So the capital of Australia is Canberra, located on the southeast corner of the country between Sydney and Melbourne. Let's check the choreographer. Hello there. What can you tell me about today's events? She was waiting with bated breath to get a return call from the owner of a huge fishery. Okay. So it's going to be something coastal. The studio on the history, culture, and customs of the Celts. All right. So we're dealing with Europe. Let's telephone Vinny the Squealer.
They drove off in a limo.
Okay, they drove off in a limo. Let's check CrimeNet. We are eating up a little bit of time every time we do this. Rumor about suspect getting job at fish processing plant is not a red herring. Okay. So we do have like a bunch of dossiers of people. And it's not enough to figure out where the suspect is. We also have to figure out which suspect it is. So we do know that they drove off in a limo. Okay. So there are a number of different people it could be. Our main clue right now is limo. Maybe the fish thing has some kind of relevance. It's a little hard to tell. We know that they have a limo. We can actually set this in the evidence. Seafood. That's what I am assuming the talk of seafood has meant. So we're ready to travel to Europe. Okay. The history of the Celts. That would be in Europe, like Northern Europe. I really don't think any of these would be Celts. Reykjavik? I don't really think Iceland is the right call, but it's my best guess at this point. We only have till Tuesday to get the perp. And unfortunately, we have to sleep. What information can you give me? I heard a group of questionable characters say we were on the lookout for someone from Acme. Okay, that doesn't really help me. The museum.
Freeze! Hold it right there.
Can I help you with something? Acme has arrested Mary LaRocque in Reykjavik. Although not verified, it is believed the suspect was released due to insufficient evidence. We'll be ready for Mary LaRocque next time, the chief was overheard to say. So, alright.
I'm afraid you'll have to do better.
So, I went to the right place, but I had not gathered enough evidence to actually identify the suspect. So that's an important part of this, is you have to get the evidence to figure out who the actual criminal is.
Here are the details of your new case.
So you really have to pay attention.
Contact
Okay.
employee travel.
Alright, so we're
Be
heading back
careful.
to Sydney, and the loot is a rare black coral necklace. Okay. Fair enough. Back to Sydney we go. So eventually what you want to do is to establish a warrant.
Warrant department. Press send button to transmit evidence.
Yeah. So if we look for the person that this was, Mary LaRocque. Yeah, they have the limousine. Mountain climbing. That was another. I didn't pick that up as the evidence. I only thought of it as the location hint. Got it. Okay, I need to be extra careful with my attention. All right, let's start with the bus driver. She left on a journey, I thought pretty bold, to the huge eastern mines of iron and gold. Okay. That might suggest jewelry, maybe? She. It specifically says she. Okay. Investigate the bus. Alright. A cassette taper playing a Russian language lesson. Thank you very much. Do svidaniya. Okay. So they're definitely going Russian. As long as I don't make mistakes, I have enough time to get everything. Received a photo of suspect capping an oil well in the Urals, so Russia. She was driving a limo. Okay. So then let's head to probably Moscow. Typically it's only like one location per nation. So we are definitely heading to Moscow. This is a pretty fast plane we have. Leningrad, formerly Petrograd, is the second largest city in the Soviet Union. Its famed Windsor Palace was once the home of the Tsars and is now a museum. All right, mechanic, what can you tell me? Who are we after? And what do we know about them? She thought it would be nice to go to a land with plenty of rice. Okay, so East Asia. Does that suggest Chinese food? Check the shop. Make sure to get raw ingredients for tapioca pudding. Okay. And CrimeNet, what can you tell me? Suspect spotted hiding out at a Buddhist monastery. Okay. So, China, Japan, Bangkok, Thailand. So it's either gonna be Beijing or Bangkok. A Buddhist monastery. Ooh, land with a lot of rice. Bangkok or Beijing? Bangkok or Beijing? I'm going to try Thailand. All right, let's call CrimeNet because I know for a fact that this one won't cause the perp to get caught. Suspect spotted sailing sooner north from Cyprus. Okay, so they've headed to Greece. Hobby. I mean, I do have this much evidence. Was found on the footstool that was about the history of the Ottoman Empire. Okay, so Turkey. It might be Turkey instead of Greece. She wanted to see Hittite pottery. Okay. I'm going to send this evidence and see if it's enough to get a perp.
Press send button 2. Transmit evidence.
Okay.
Warrant issued.
Okay, we believe it is Serenade. So, what do we know about Serenade? Is there anything else we've heard that could have been her? No. I think we got the only 3 pieces of evidence that we were actually going to be able to get. So it's going to be Istanbul. We're heading to Turkey. Cool. One of the cool things about this is I'm pretty sure that if you actually just type in the number for the various things, it'll actually just let you manually call them, which I think is really cool. Let's check the logging site. Can we find Serenade? Ocean Fisherman of the Year. Okay. Ocean Fisherman of the Year. So we're going coastal, maybe oceanic. I saw someone wearing a Vile t-shirt just a while ago. There they are. I'm pretty sure that was Serenade. And that is my first perp
Hands up.
fingered. And that is a successful case solved. Serenade has been tracked to Istanbul by Gumshoe Quill. Gumshoe Quill said this is a triumph for all that is treasured by mankind. Chief added, we are happy to return a rare black coral necklace to the citizens of Australia. Serenade told this reporter, I will appeal if I'm found guilty if I'm still in jail. Vile lawyers are preparing to defend Serenade at her trial in San Francisco. Alright, what's my next case? Or are we going for, like, a trial? Okay. I had no memory of this part of the game.
The court finds the defendant guilty.
Okay.
Congratulations! You'll get a promotion for this.
Alright. I get a promotion. I am no longer a gumshoe. Okay. The qualification quiz. The Sears Tower in Chicago has blank stories. Okay. So I think I can actually reference this. I think this game actually originally came with a manual that had like this information in it, so you could actually reference it. I do not have that. So instead, I'm just going to Google how many stories is the Sears Tower. It is 110. You're not giving me a number. 110 stories? No, it's not. Unless it just wants me to type, like, 100. Number... Oh, no. Okay, okay. It will accept numbers if I type them on the keyboard. 100 and... Of course, this is where my numbers are. They're on my damn phone. Alright, I have been promoted to investigator. Let's do another case.
Here are the details of your new case.
Okay. We're starting in
Contact
Jakarta.
Employee travel.
And
The chief signing out.
they have stolen the Buddhist monument of Borobudur. And we have until Monday at 6 p.m. Let's go. 555-8728. I'm going to try to dial that in next time. 8728, 8728, 8728, 8728, 8728. Why in God's name are you not flying the other direction? 8728. Indonesians are proud of their expressive architecture, and roofs are part of the Indonesian houses with the most personality. Some are red tile and others have elaborate thatched designs. Alright, let's question. She asked for a map of the Himalayas. She was hoping to see all of the big four. Okay. So immediately we know it's a she. And this suggests mountain climbing might be the hobby. And uniform, it belonged to a Gurkha soldier. I don't know what the Gurkha are, but we've already said Himalayas, so we know where that is. Oh, okay, we're sleeping. CrimeNet. So agents are curious about suspect secret meetings with Tibetan curio shop owner in Gorka. Okay. All right, let's get traveling. 555-8728. Yep, you can just dial it in. Okay, so it's going to be in Kathmandu. It's surprisingly difficult to work your way up the ladder of ranks in this game, or at least it was when I was like less than 10. Although Hinduism is dominant, Buddhism and Hinduism have long coexisted in Nepal, and tribal and caste distinctions still retain considerable importance. All right, bus driver, what can you tell me? Oh, that's the property of Vile. That's Carmen's crew. She had high hopes to make it to the lowest point of dry land in the world. Interesting. I do not remember what the lowest point of dry land in the world is off the top of my head, though. I think it might be in the Middle East. Let's check the bus stop. Message reads, you will find in this tiny desert nation 4 million people and as many options on the tension-filled political situation in the homeland of both Jews and Palestinians. Yep, that's Middle East, all right. All right, CrimeNet, got any relevant clues for me? Suspect planning a ruse intended to confuse both Jews and Druze. Okay. All right, let's dial up someone.
She talked a lot about a man named Bill Tilden.
She talked a lot about a man named Bill Tilden? I have no idea what that could be trying to communicate. But we're definitely heading to Jerusalem. We're going to Israel. Okay, let's speak to the diplomat. What can you tell me that's useful? She was afraid of the water. So she set out for a landlocked country. Okay. That is... I need more evidence. Suspect has arranged for agricultural information within an informational exchange with a family of Tuareg farmers. She had an ugly tattoo. Okay. Female mountain climbing in tattoo. That might be enough evidence. Boating up and down the Niger. Okay. So I think that's going to be Africa. Let's see if we can submit this evidence.
Warrant department. Press send button to transmit evidence.
Is this sufficient?
Warrant issued.
For Catherine Boom Boom Drib. Okay. Catherine Boom Boom. What can you tell me about Catherine Boom Boom? Like mountain climbing. Okay. We're just going to have to hope that this is right. So I'm assuming we're heading to Africa. Bamako. I think the Niger is a river in Africa. I think. And the Niger flows through much of the country. Yes, okay. I did get that right. So at this point, we're just chasing the suspect and hoping that we get this right. And see if we get any information that disagrees with this. She said she needed to buy mercury so she could open a thermometer factory? That's insane. This is Sam. You can hide on the poultry farm. I keep on my sampan in the Huanghe River. That definitely sounds Chinese. Seen boarding a privately owned jet headed for a village on the plateau of Tibet. Okay. Fair enough. So I'm fairly certain that we're heading to China. We'll see if I'm right. An answering machine. I
Halt!
don't think that's who I was looking for.
Hold it right there.
Damn it. Yeah, it was Dazzle Annie. Damn. Yeah. I fingered the wrong person.
Do be more careful next time.
Really thought I had that. I really want to see the dossier for that character.
Here are the details of your new...
See what I missed. We're going to Kigali, and we're looking for a
Signing out.
white mountain gorilla. Damn. You see why this is tough? Like, at least I have a bigger knowledge base at this point to, like, work on this, but... Alright, who was it? It was Dazzy Annie Munker? Yeah. So, what information was I don't know where I would have found any of this. Owner of a yogurt shop, tattoo, craving for shellfish, tennis, blonde, Bugatti. I had to have missed something really crucial. Alright, well, let's look for this new one. We're going to speak to the chiropractor. She asked about sardine futures. Okay, so that might suggest an interest in seafood. We know it's a she. Tickets confirmed. Leave an AM from Chiclayo. Arrive PM in Huancayo. I do not recognize those locations.
It's someone with ebony hair.
Okay, ebony hair. So we've got black hair. And the Quechua. Alright, so we're looking at Central or South America. She talked about a croquet match. I'm not as sure on the seafood, but this is all definite information.
Warrant department. Press send button to transmit evidence.
I'm not sure why we're having robots issue warrants.
Issued.
Lean on me. Okay, lean on me. That is our target. Lean on me. Interesting. And no, she doesn't... Seafood isn't her favorite. So that was just an irrelevant piece of information. So we're heading to Central or South America. I would think probably Lima, Peru. Alright, we're going to ask a soap opera star. See if they know anything. The fields of her dreams were white wheat, rice, and cotton fields. She asked about the nearest Mexican restaurant. Wheat, rice, and cotton. Okay. Oh, from the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Well, that certainly makes it real damn easy to figure out where we're supposed to go. We're heading to Karachi. Hello there. What can you tell me? She invited me on a snorkeling junket off the coast of Pemba Island. I do not know Pemba Island. The storehouse of a diamond mine. So diamond mine suggests to me Africa. Worldwide market in cloves. Interesting. I do not have the slightest clue. But I'm going to start with Africa. Is this the right place, maybe? She wanted to get her hands into the wool business. Navigation charts of Juan Diaz de Solis. Okay, so that's Spanish. Choke-off trade of competing tobacco cartel. So that makes me think that might just be South America again. Well, that's a weird thing for an arrow to do. Okay, so she's here. Yep, that's her.
Freeze! Hold it right there.
Got him. All right, mission successful. And we were able to recover the rare white gorilla. And return home for the trial. And then we'll get our next case.
Order in the court. The court finds the defendant guilty.
Cool.
Congratulations! You're an example to us all.
Cool. No immediate promotion. Just time for another case. All right, what are we doing now?
Here is your next case. Make travel arrangements
Kingston.
right away.
Okay.
Be careful.
Novels of Roger May from the 50s. All right, let the case begin. Sometimes you'll get clues that are, or at least I recall, sometimes you'll get clues that are, like language or music. Maybe you only get those at like as you keep going up in rank. I'm not entirely sure. Let's talk with Vinny the Squealer.
Watch for a fancy ring.
Okay. So we do have a ring. Let's check CrimeNet. Suspect milking pesos from investors to put into coconut groves. Okay, pesos, Mexico. With a medal for service in Angola. Okay. He was forever in search of the perfect cigar. He was forever in search of the perfect cigar. Okay, Havana, Cuba, or Panama. Okay. Saying cigar makes me think maybe Cuba. Does Cuba use the peso? I don't actually know. He was about to embark on a trip among the Aymara Indians. He had eyes the color of cool steel. Cool steel is gray.
Warrant department. Press send button to transmit evidence.
Is this enough evidence?
Warrant issued.
Scar Grainault. Okay. Scar Grainault. Wears a 5-carat pinky ring. Okay, good. Huancayo. I believe last time that took me to South America. Does CrimeNet know anything particularly useful? Headed for a coffee plantation. Okay. I mean, it's definitely Western Hemisphere, South America, so let's head to Lima, Peru. Cool. A well-known landmark is the Archbishop's Palace, a reminder of Peru's colonial past. The Archbishop's Palace. Interesting. So, where are they going now? At this point, I have the evidence, so I really just need location. He left with a down-and-out looking fellow who asked before they went, "Brother, can you spare a rupee?" He left in a long car with tinted windows. Can you spare a rupee? So, India. And Grainault, long limo with shaded windows. Perfect. All right. Yeah, if we're talking rupees, we're heading to India. Or not. It belonged to a Gurkha soldier. Okay. At the home of a polygamist and his 5 wives. He's going to practice split shots. Okay, so not India for sure. I mean, judging by the fact I can't travel to India, that certainly suggests it. Kathmandu? Do they use the rupee in Nepal? It is just north of India, so it wouldn't be too unsurprising. Or it wouldn't be too surprising. Who is practicing Japanese characters. Okay. Yeah. Upon pressing play, the processional Kochibushi from Nippon Brit. Yeah, he's in Japan. Okay. So I assume it's going to have me fly to Tokyo. Yep. All right, let's get there. We got to get this perk. We got to finger the perk. We got to finger him good. Boy, there sure are a lot of biplanes just flying around lately. Entitled Remote Controlled Aviation. There he is. That's the right guy.
Freeze! Hold it right there.
Beautiful. We got the right person. Surely 2 more successful cases is good for, like, a promotion, right? Yeah, no, he's definitely not innocent. We can tell because I found every possible piece of important evidence. Their gender, their eye color, and the type of car they drive. Surely there's no one else on Earth that would fit that description.
Guilty.
Congratulations! You're an example to us all.
Thank you. Alright. We were successful. What's our next mission?
Here is your next case.
Okay, we're
Contact
starting in
employee
Warsaw.
trouble.
A secret recipe
the
for
chief
kielbasa.
Signing out.
And we have 1 week. We have until 4 a.m. next week to get it. I don't feel like that's going to be a problem. So, I'm not obviously just going to sit here and play this until I happen to be able to get Carmen Sandiego. I would assume that you have to, like, considerably rank up before that even becomes a possibility. Renaissance Poland controlled a vast empire, later partitioned 3 ways by Prussia, Russia, and Austria. Its self-declared independence was recognized by the Treaty of Versailles. He wanted to see examples of Bedouin weaving. Okay, he had a nasty scar. Bedouin, huh? So, pretty sure that's Middle East. Inside is a photo of Gamal Abdel Nasser. Yeah, that's Middle East, alright. And what information do you have for me? Riding camel westward from Gaza Strip. Alright, so we're probably just heading to Israel then. Okay. New Delhi's not close enough, so we'll head to Cairo. Egypt's pharaonic past of mummies, hieroglyphics, and stories of Cleopatra and King Tut has contributed significantly to exciting the modern imagination of a curiosity with the primitive. So, what can we learn? He wanted to get away from it all and took off for a trek into the Andes. Okay? A message says, I've got a pair of chaps that I could loan you for rustling cattle on the plains of the Patagonia. Okay? So we're definitely heading South America. Suspect involved in some messy business in the swampy waters of Rio de la Plata. He asked about the nearest Szechuan restaurant. Alright. So, we're going to say Chinese. What was the gender? He. Hobby, possibly mountain climbing? Back to Buenos Aires. Tourist, what can you tell me? You can't tell me anything because unfortunately you are stuck in a box. As he shouted down the street, he shouted, "Give me liberty or give me death." As I recall, his hair was maize-colored, so blonde hair. To the Super Bowl. All right, so it's American. Is this enough for an effective warrant?
Warrant department. Press send button to transmit evidence.
As you wish, sir.
Warrant issued.
Salmonella. Okay, for the secret recipe for kielbasa. Salmonella. So this is our perp. And yeah. We're heading to the U.S. Suspect's accomplices working behind the scenes trying to swing a huge deal. He was carrying hard rubber wheels and ball bearings for the skateboard. Okay. So some of the clues for things can actually be like relatively subtle. So obviously off of the entirety of USA, we're just traveling to New York and it's going to be good enough. Alright, we gotta track down Salmonella. I want my promotion. Because I want to catch Carmen Sandiego. He asked for a loan of a crone or crony? Downtown Odense. Downtown Odense. He has mint-colored eyes. Does that still fit? Yes, okay. It's definitely Sam. Okay, Crony and Odense. Okay. It's not going to be Montreal. Canada uses the dollars. It's not going to be Mexico City. They use the peso. Copenhagen. I don't know what they were using before they switched to the euro. Copenhagen and Istanbul are my current guesses. But it's also possible that I've gone to a completely inaccurate location. I hear there is a gang meeting up for a reunion in town. Okay. Archery made easy. There they are. All right, it was Copenhagen. Good old Denmark.
Hold it right there.
Yep, Denmark is one of the highest living standards in the world. This game is fairly old. That still remains true. We got Salmonella. All right. Let's head home. Get them on trial. And we got this all done before noon on Monday. About 3 days before the deadline.
Guilty. Well done.
Please promote me.
You're an example to us all.
Why won't you promote me? I'm doing a good job.
Here are the details of your new case.
You're mean.
Contact
Okay, we're back to
employee
Sydney
travel.
for the rare necklace again.
Good luck.
Fair enough. At the time this game came out, this would be like the most futuristic phone you could hope for. Alright, so what are we looking for? He had a Nepali dictionary in his backpack. Okay, so immediately we know it's male. Visit mountaineering store before I leave. Onward and upward. So this might refer to the fact that we're going to Nepal, but it also might relate to a hobby of mountain climbing. Suspect involved with a larceny ring, some of whose members are aides to the king. He said he was a mountain climber. Okay. So we're going to Nepal, which is Kathmandu. It's going pretty good. Let's talk to the dancer. Sir, please get out of the way. I'm trying to talk to a dancer. He told me he'd make a financial killing. On that, you can bet your bottom shilling. Okay, so we're dealing with shillings. That's a British currency. He gave me a great recipe for salsa. So we have 3 pieces of evidence that might be enough to secure a warrant.
Warrant department. Press send button 2. Transmit evidence. Warrant issued.
Okay. So we're looking for Nick Brunch. With a label attached that says, captured on the raid that drove Idi Amin from the throne of Uganda. Okay, no, we're in Africa. Suspect attempting to dominate local peoples following the footsteps of the Portuguese, Arabs, Germans, and British. Yeah, we're in Africa. So we're going to head to Dar es Salaam. Nice. So what can you tell me? All we really need is locations now. We got the warrant. I plan to buy stock in a perfume company. He has coal-colored hair. Okay. Coal-colored hair. We're just going to make sure. Yeah, we're fine. But we still need to find the location. The left bank of the Seine River. The Seine. Start your trip in the east with a Roman Catholic priest, then drive cross-country west until you get to the ocean at Brest. So, Europe... Isn't the Seine German? No, I guess it's French. The Seine River. Roman Catholic would definitely be Paris, though. If this was Moscow, we'd be dealing with Orthodox Church. Hello? He went to pick cocoa among the Choco Indians. Okay. You determined they are charged with the Rodrigo de Bastidas. Okay. So, Central South America. Let's check the crime net. We've got Mexico City and Panama. Suspects seen greasing the palms of oil refinery bigwigs in secret meetings in La Palma. La Palma. What did the students take in? The Choco. The Choco. I think La Palma is in Mexico. Mexico City was founded by the Aztecs. The Aztec city was known as Tenochtitlan. In 1519, Hernan Cortez destroyed the Aztec Empire and brought Spanish rule to Mexico. I have no information to give you. No, I went to the wrong place. It was Panama. Damn it. Crap. Telephone bill is past due. This is your second notice. I may have just lost their trail. Damn it. Crap. Rio de Janeiro? Damn it. I screwed this up. I lost the trail. I lost the trail. Crap. Damn it. That is disappointing. I was doing so well, too, you know? And at this point, I think I just have to start flying around randomly and hope that I just happen to come across them. I don't know what I can do right now. I don't know if there's any way to get back on track. Unless I just have to keep flying around until it'll let me go to Panama. 411. They'll have information for you. Will they? What city, please? Damn. I need to get to Panama. Oh! Oh, you can actually look up what different countries' like currency is. Oh, okay. Interesting. I didn't know that. I am absolutely going to run out of time before it lets me go back to Panama. Damn it. Yes, he went to pick cocoa among the Choco Indians. I know. Panama. Am I screwed, though? Okay, so I think you can get back on the case by flying to your previous location. A detective film theater playing at the theater. There we go. Got him.
Freeze!
Okay.
Hold it right there.
So, lesson learned. We can always go back to our previous location. I don't know if it actually listed Paris every time there. I wasn't paying attention to that. Alright. So we got Nick Brunch. Hopefully the chief will see fit to promote me. I would really appreciate that. The puzzles can the clues can definitely get tougher once you rank up, I think. I remember clues that were just
Guilty.
audio. Like plays of just music or
Congratulations!
language.
You'll get a promotion for this.
Ooh, will I? the Sears Tower in Chicago has 110 stories. We already know this. Alright, I have been promoted to senior investigator. Alright, let's do one more for this episode.
Here are the details of your new case.
See if we see anything different. Okay,
Make travel
so
arrangements right away.
they stole the chandelier from
This
the
is the
Opera
chief
House in Sydney.
Signing out.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's, oh, it actually changes the map projection. Well, it says it does. It really doesn't. He drove away in a vehicle flying an orange, white, and green flag. Orange, white, and green. He had a nice hot rod. Orange, white, and green. I think Mexico or Italy? No, not Italy. Nope. Okay, inspect the market. Meet me in Cuddalore. My business is spice. We'll discuss what you came for over curried fish and rice. Okay. Are we thinking... Not even sure. Suspect has paid fare for ticket to the Pushkar Fair of Ajmer. He has eyes the color of milk chocolate. So brown eyes. And you did say he. That's 3 tips on my first location. Is that enough for a warrant?
Warrant. Department. Press send button 2. Transmit evidence. Transmitting. Possible suspects.
Okay, we have suspects. Fast Eddie B and Robin Banks. Okay. So I'm not entirely sure where we are going. India's flag, orange, white, and green. Orange, white, and green. Okay. So, India. The names sounded like they were probably Indian. 16 different native languages are spoken in India, including Hindi and English, which are the official languages of government and business. Alright, I'm on the right track. I need a little bit more evidence. Perfect hollandaise for salmon, so they like seafood. He wanted me to pay my own way on a trip with him to a former Dutch colony. Okay, a former Dutch colony. To the Ramayana Ballet in Yogyakarta. So, Indonesia. I'm almost positive that would be somewhere in Indonesia. Yeah, Javanese. That's definitely Indonesia. Alright, let's try submitting our evidence again.
Warrant. Department. Press send button 2. Transmit evidence.
Gotcha.
Warrant. Issued.
For Robin Banks. Alright. We are heading to Indonesia. It's a hell of a disguise you got there. I'd never be able to figure out that it was really you. He's left to meet a gent who's a member of parliament. A gent parliament makes me think British. The headline screams, Hurricane Gilbert tears across island. I do not remember a famous Hurricane Gilbert. Dialing for dollars. Huh. Okay. Somewhere with a parliament. Hurricane... Kingston... Yeah, Kingston, Jamaica does use the dollar. There we go. This is probably right. Hello, Mr. Mime. You're looking slightly less creepy than usual. I overheard him whispering into the phone in Spanish. He was looking for a partner to belay with. Okay, Spanish. A field guide which describes the iguana, caiman, boa, and fer-de-lance. So that's South America. My first guess is Rio de Janeiro. Private plane with blue and white flag on the wing. Blue and white flag. No. Whatever. It's somewhere in South America. There's a blue and white flag. Peru? Perhaps? Peru's flag is red and white. So then, by process of elimination, we are heading here to Honduras. Hello? He said he planned to paint landscapes of the Kunlun Shan. Kunlun. A portrait of Zhao Enlai. So we're dealing with Asia. Great Hall of the People, Tiananmen Square. Okay. So he's in Beijing. Got it. Good. Now, where are you, Robin Banks? We're gonna get you. Remote control. Alright, they're here. I'm going to assume this is Robin Banks.
Hold it right there.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Yep, Robin Banks. Perfect. I am doing so darn good at this right now. If I keep playing, I may, in fact, manage to get Carmen Sandiego.
Order in the court.
At
The court
some
finds the defendant
point.
guilty.
It's always.
Congratulations!
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So I think that is enough for now. I assume that that's just like a save thing.
Here is your next case.
I mean, yeah, I know that I'm a
Contact
senior
employee
investigator. Now, I'm trying to
Be
leave.
careful.
Okay, I'm trying to leave. I'm going to turn this off now. All right, fine. I'll fly to Montreal. There we go. Okay. Game is closed. That was a lot of fun. I'm not going to record the whole series because I've basically shown off enough of the core gameplay to get the idea. But off and on, I am going to work on this. I am going to try and get my way through it. I really, really want to capture Carmen Sandiego for once. And I will see you all on the next one.